Leave Kyiv destroyed while elites push goals? That's the question now being raised inside Britain after explosive remarks from the country's outgoing military chief.
Too much.
Admiral Sir Tony Radakin, stepping down as Chief of Defence Staff, told the BBC the Ukraine war has been a disaster for Russia. He praised Kyiv's courage, insisting the UK remains safe, and argued Western support must continue to impose heavy costs on Moscow.
Most renowned assets.
If a snail had left Rostov in February 2022, by now it would be halfway through Poland. Russia has lost 1 million people killed or wounded. This has been a disaster for Russia.
But British columnist Peter Hitchens says this frankness reveals far more than intended. In the Daily Mail, he argues Radakin's words expose a deeper Western strategy, not peace, but a war designed to bleed Russia. Hitchens points to the contradiction. Russia is painted as both weak and snail-like on the battlefield, yet simultaneously framed as Europe's greatest threat. He asks, if Europe already spends 3 times more on defense than Russia, why keep stoking fear? Quoting former US Defense Chief Leon Panetta's admission that Ukraine is a proxy war with Russia, Hitchens says the West is using Kyiv as a battering ram, prolonging conflict, even as Ukraine itself lies in ruins.
The West doesn't especially want peace. Ukraine is being used as a battering ram against Russia, a proxy war whether we say so or not.
For UK policy, Radakin's comments align with long-term Western goals. Keep pressure on Moscow, regardless of the human cost. For critics, it's evidence of elite manipulation, a mask slipping to reveal the real agenda. And for Ukraine, the hardest question remains: is Western backing about saving the country, or simply about using it to weaken Russia?
The role of the UK is to support Ukraine, and every prime minister since has kept that position.
As the war grinds on, Britain's top brass insists support must hold. But critics warn the real battle may be less about Ukraine's survival and more about the West's grand strategy against Russia.